and welcome to a special episode of the Brandon Bear broadcast. I am Gavin.
And I'm Josefa. Did you know that in 2018, the Lufkin Education Foundation gave 25 grants, totaling $54,000 to teachers across the Lufkin School District. These grants help teachers provide innovative education opportunities in their classrooms.
That's right. In fact, this broadcast would not be possible without one of those grants. Today's special episode will show some of the ways the Lufkin Educational Foundation, or LEF, is helping our teachers and making learning fun and exciting.
Now let's check in with Daniel for top stories in technology.
Thanks, Josefa. I'm Daniel, and technology is like an important thing to all of us. And I'm here with Ms. Winters, and she's going to talk to you about that.
Well, thank you, Daniel. Technology is important to all of us. I did receive a grant for Ozobot Evos. They're little miniature robots. So we can program them using the cheat codes that they come with. And this one tells them to go ahead and go faster and to spin. We can also use the iPads using their block coding program, which is a beginner coding program for students learning how to code.
What ages? Can this be used for all ages?
It can be used for all ages because it is a beginning block coding. They have apps for the iPad that start as young as kindergarten and go through middle school. Great question. A great project we did over Christmas break was we had drawn a path and there were houses, and we decorated him as Santa Claus, and he had to go and stop and pause in front of each house and then keep going, but we had to avoid the Grinch, so we had to make sure to have him make a left turn or a right turn to avoid the Grinch. We can also use him in math when we're talking about angles. We can set up the paths and have them make a 45-degree turn and then keep going, and we can talk about, obtuse, acute, and right angles by using him. And there's many other ways. We haven't explored all of them yet.
Thank you. And back to you at the desk.
That's so amazing!
If you think that's amazing, take a look at this week's health check with Hannah. Thanks, Josefa. I'm Hannah. I'm here with Miss Cantrell. So, what is the grant you got?
I got virtual reality anatomy. So my kids get to actually take apart the body in a virtual reality mask, and they can turn the heart around, and they can just dissect the body and learn about all of its parts.
That's really cool. So what class was it for?
It was for my anatomy and physiology class at the high school.
So how does it help your class?
It helps my class because it allows my children to be able to review everything that I've taught them in the lesson and actually see it on a human body instead of an animal.
Wow, that is so cool. Well, back to you.
Thank you, Hannah. Now let's go to Daniel for a sports update.
Young children have a hard time managing their emotions. Learning to practice breathing and self-awareness has shown to help reduce stress and increase the ability to focus. Learning yoga at an early age can help keep these emotions under control in a positive way. Katie Swift at Trout Elementary is putting this in motion. The name of her grant is Just Breathe. Classroom yoga helps us learn. Back to you guys at the newsroom.
Speaking of bodies in motion, Daniel, how is the weather where you are?
This is Miss Youngman and Miss Hughes. So how is the weather on Mars?
Well, Mars is the fourth planet from the sun, and during the winter months, the weather, it can be as cold as minus 195 degrees Fahrenheit. But during the summer months, it can be a pleasant 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Lufkin Education Foundation gave us a grant. We received a 25 by 25 foot map of Mars, the surface of Mars, and through this map we can plot how to build homes, how to survive on such a dry planet where there's no vegetation.
At what age group can use this?
Any age group, kindergarten through 12th grade. This is a fabulous map that can be used at any grade level.
Thank you.
Well, we have one last segment for you today, and that is today's Gardening Spotlight with Hannah.
Thanks, Gavin. Well, gardening is something we all don't know about, me included. But we have Miss Bryce here to tell us all about it. So, what grant did you get?
I got a garden grant, and it was to supply the wood timbers for outside and the dirt and the little tiny plants that we're going to plant.
So, what age is this for?
This is first grade. It's a primary level. It's 6 and 7 year olds, and those kids are very, very small. Very small.
Wow, that's very fascinating. Well, why did you get the grant?
Well, the grant is to show these little kids where their vegetables come from, where their peppers come from, where anything comes from, food, well, vegetables. So we're going to plant them, and they're going to see their tomatoes grow, and then we're going to eat them in class, because most of them, when they go to the grocery store and pick up a tomato, they don't know where that tomato came from, or their peppers, or their squash. So we're going to show them.
Wow, that's really cool. Well, back to y'all in the studio. That's all we have for you today. Before we sign off, a big thank you to the Lufkin Education Foundation for all that they do. And thank you for tuning in today.
BBB signing off. Let's go onward and upward.
Okay.
That
was
was
good.
really good. I liked it.
Bloopers at the end.
Yay, we're having bloopers. Yay, we're gonna put bloopers. I said bloopers.
Stop.
I never calm down, sorry.
Oh, are we on air?
We're on air in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, you need us.
When I think of news, I think of people sitting at a desk drinking coffee and talking about things. Or something like that. Newsroom, where's my coffee?
All right, let me see your poses.
Peace to the world. Freeze.
So you're Gavin, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm not Josefa. I'm not a girl.
Your second part, like you're just reading. Anything you did last?
I was thinking,
Where's the actual
big hand?
lens?
It's deep inside there.
How does it get out though?
It's
You're
coming through
confusing. Explain it in a kid's way.
You're just confusing
This
me.
is this. Okay. Smiles.
Oh, sorry.
I like you. That's so amazing.
Hannah, I was
Y'all ready?
Sorry, I love to dance. Just nothing.
That's a bit too big. I'm not doing
Dab on that.
That's all we have for you today. Before we sign off, a big thank you to the Lufkin
All right, that's all we have for you today.
Okay. That's all.
That is not a blooper. I'm just saying something. How is that a blooper?
That could be a blooper.
Well, okay, fine. I think I need to be more dramatic.
I think you go up and down.
Oh, my back.
I've been on TV.
Are you gonna make sure my hair is okay? Is it okay?
We just got back from our weather check. It's windy outside.
I can't like.
She said close together.
Yeah, just
Thanks,
take this-
Josefa. I'm Hannah.
Thanks, Josefa. My name's Hannah. Miss. Oh, okay. Stop. Yeah. Back to you.
Nailed it.
Good job.
I think it went awesome. Quiet on the set.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, we're supposed to be having a conversation, okay?
Do y'all want to see it?
yes. Blooper. That was good.
I'm Daniel, and this is Miss Youngman and Miss. No, this is Miss. Never mind.
That's okay, Daniel. You wait till you get to us. We'll have to do a lot of tests too. Mars, and we can do all kinds of things with that. Is this too, like, elementary type? Okay. Should I be more serious? No? Okay.
All right, Daniel, can you spell your name?
What kind of bill? Please start over.
Okay. Is that good? Is that?
I'm Daniel. Technology is like an important thing for all students to learn, right?
Also use their block coding program with the iPads.
The BBB signing off. Let's go onward and upward. Wow.
They're supposed to
You're
be.
supposed to do the finger.
Okay.
All right, let's do the ending one more time.
So from
Onward and upward.
I'm getting
And
blind.
when you
BBB signing off.
have a,
Onward and upward.
So what do you think of the broadcast?
you gotta do your pose, remember?
You forgot the day.
All right, let's do that again.
BBB.
Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry.
BBB.
1, 2, 3.
BBB signing off.
Okay.
B.
BBB sign.
Wait.
Okay.
BBB signing off. BBB signing off. Let's go onward and upward. Okay.
And don't forget to do your homework.
Can we do that from the
We
beginning?
need the bloopers. I want to see the video. I want to see the video. Did you record all that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come watch it.